Welcome to another episode of Alan's Collection. And today I'm pleased to review one of my favorite characters from my childhood. I'm talking about Popeye the Sailor Man. So, shiver me timbers, guys. Boss Fight Studio, Popeye Classics, Popeye. Okay guys, welcome back to another review, and I am very excited to be reviewing the first Boss Fight Studio figure. And of course, it is a classic character, one of my favorites from my childhood. Of course, we're talking about Popeye. And here we have the outer box, and it's looking really cool. A window box, and of course we have the cartoon version of Popeye on the left. To the right, middle right, we have the figure itself. You can start appreciating the figure itself. And some accessories, guys. Below we have in red Popeye Classics. On top of the box we have ages 8+. Adult collectible, and the company Boss Fight Studio, guys, and some warnings, of course. Let's turn this box to the side, and on side one we have letters in red saying Popeye and a cartoon drawing of Popeye. Now we go to the back of the box, guys. And the first thing that catches my eye is a page from Popeye's journal. Here you can read how Popeye expresses himself, his classic quotes there. And below we have the figure of Popeye holding a can of spinach. And then on the right we have some accessories which are shown here as well, guys. Really cool. And of course we have other figures from the collection here below. Bluto, castor oil, and olive oil. Very cool, guys. Turning this box to the side, we have Popeye's muscles. Of course, they become bigger when Popeye eats his spinach, guys. And we're back to the front of the box. Now that we have reviewed the outer box, let's review the blister box, guys. Okay guys, here we have the blister box, and of course now you can appreciate the whole figure and its accessories. You can see the extra hands there, the interchangeable head sculpt, and the spinach, the classic food that makes Popeye strong. And now that we have reviewed the blister box, let's move on to check the vanilla pose, guys. Okay guys, here we have Popeye in his vanilla pose, and of course this may well be the oldest character that I have ever reviewed. We're talking about a character that first appeared in 1929, guys. So this figure is a door to the past, guys, a door to history. It pays a good tribute to the character. And as you can see, the sailor outfit is really well made. The sailor shirt, black with red on the top, the blue pants, the chunky biceps, classic biceps with anchor tattoos there, nicely painted. Really nice shoes, belt, everything is nicely sculpted, guys. For a not so expensive figure, it does have a very good level of detail. If we check out the head sculpt, is really nice. All Popeye's features are there. The peculiar chin, the wink of his eye is nicely sculpted. The wrinkles in his face are there, really cool. And that super cool hat as well, sailor hat, which is obviously removable. And once you remove it, you can see his ginger hair, guys. Really cool. Nicely sculpted hair as well. And he brings his classic smoke pipe. Really cool. Now that we have checked the vanilla pose, let's check out the articulation, guys. Now let's check the articulation for Popeye, guys. First, let's start with the head. As you can see, the head goes down a little bit. And the head goes up quite a lot. And of course, you can turn the head to the left, turn the head to the right. Bear in mind the hat, it easily comes off, so when moving the head, you have to hold the hat as well. Moving on to the torso articulation, just you can tilt the torso, tilt forward, tilt backwards. You can move the torso to the left, move the torso to the right. The torso wobbles quite nicely. Other than that, it doesn't move much, guys. Now let's check the arm articulation. The arm goes forward. The arm goes backwards. And the arm goes out. And there's a simple single jointed elbow articulation there, guys. You just can move it up and back again. You can also rotate the bicep 360 degrees. And then we have, of course, wrist articulation. You just can rotate the wrist 360 degrees, and that's it, guys. Finally, we have leg articulation, and the legs are very, very small, but you can move the leg forward, you can move the leg backwards, and you can move the leg out. And we have, of course, a single jointed knee. You can move the knee up and back again, and that's it. There is no foot articulation whatsoever. The feet are just sculpted there and just attached to the rest of the leg. So that's it for the articulation of Popeye, guys. Okay, guys, here we have the accessories. And it just brings basically 6 additional accessories. Let's start with the interchangeable hands, guys. As you can see, it brings a pair of relaxed hands. And then we have the fist. Very, very important piece of accessory, guys. Of course, you all remember when he used to move his arm very quickly until he punched Bluto or an enemy. So it's important for him to have this pair of fists so you can display him knocking Bluto, guys. Then we have the extra head sculpt, guys. And the difference between the head sculpt that comes with the figure and this head sculpt is that this has his mouth completely shut. He has his mouth closed. And of course, we cannot have Popeye without the spinach can. And here's the can. You can place the can in his hand, holds the can really tight until the spinach come out, guys. Nicely painted green. Very, very cool accessories, guys. Very, very nice. So, Popeye, the Sailor Man, a fictional character that first appeared in 1929. So, in about 6 years, we will be celebrating 100 years of Popeye, guys. Really, really cool. Originally, he was part of a series of comic strips. So, he began to have his own comic strips. And then he made it to the TV. Superhuman power and his muscles, he would obtain them from eating spinach. I remember my mom always saying, eat your spinach if you want to be as strong as Popeye. And I think a lot of my parents did say that to their kids to encourage children to eat vegetables. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next on Alan's Collection.